Hi guys, I've got good news for you today. What if I told you that you could relocate to the UK before the end of 2023 without having to write IELTS exam, which people find very difficult, and you can move with your family as well. So the UK government has introduced a visa category that enables you to be able to achieve this if you meet the criteria. I'm very certain you would want to know more about this visa category, so stick to the end of this video with me. And if you just see my face for the first time, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Mercy. I am a nurse. I create content on nursing, immigration, travel, vlogs, and I hope this is something you will find valuable to stick around on this channel. And I'll say thank you so much to my returning subscribers. Thank you very much for coming back. God bless you. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So guys, the visa I am referring to is called the Religious Worker Visa. Just a bit of an overview about this visa category. For you to be eligible to apply for this visa, you need to meet some criteria. And this visa is for people who want to work in a religious order or in a non-pastoral role. For this visa, you would need to have a sponsorship from the employer that you would use in applying for a visa. Let's have a look together on the gov.uk website so we'll have more information on what it says there. On the gov.uk website, it says that you can apply for this visa up to 3 months before the day you are due to start the work in the UK. And as part of your application, you would need to prove your identity and provide your documents. So some of those documents would include the certificate of sponsorship that you have been given by your employer, the TB test that you would have to do, and some other requirements as well. And for you to get a decision, if you are applying outside of the UK, it would take about 3 weeks for a decision to be made. But if you are applying from inside of the UK, it would take about 8 weeks. So people who are in the UK can apply for this visa, and people who are outside of the UK can apply for this visa as well. If you need to go to an appointment, then you probably might need to pay for a priority visa, or you probably would just do the standard visa. And just for you to know, the application fee for each person in this visa category is £298. Mind you, I did a video back that said that the UK government have increased the visa fees. Now, the visa fee for this category is £298. The fee is the same whether you are applying from within the UK or from outside of the UK. There is no difference, so it is the same. For this visa, you will be given a visa to live and work in the UK for up to 24 months, so up to 2 years, or up to 28 days more than the time on your certificate of sponsorship. And you can be sponsored for a shorter period. You can also enter the UK 14 days before the start date of your job. This visa category is different from the Minister of Religion visa. With the Minister of Religion visa, you can get a visa for up to 3 years, but with this one, it is up to 2 years. The difference between that is with the Minister of Religion visa, it is counting towards your indefinite leave to remain. That's what people call permanent residency. But with this one, the religious worker visa, it is a temporary visa, meaning it is not counting towards your ILR. So if you would want it to count towards you getting a permanent residency or an indefinite leave to remain, you would have to change your visa category to one that permits you for it to start counting towards your indefinite leave to remain. What you can do and what you cannot do with this visa category: you can study. So there are some visa categories that you probably have some limitations and some things that you cannot do. But with this visa category, you can study, you can work for your sponsor in the job described in your certificate of sponsorship, and you can do a second job in the same sector at the same level as your main job for up to 20 hours. Now, the UK government had initially said the health and care worker visa reduced their extra hours that they could work back to 20 hours, and that's the same for this visa category. So if you are doing a second job, the number of hours you can do extra is 20 hours, nothing more, but you can do less than 20 hours. It also says that you can do a job on the skilled worker shortage occupation list for up to 20 hours per week outside your normal contracted hours. And this is the juicy part. You can bring your partner, your children, so your dependents, your family, you can bring them over on this visa category. And what you cannot do, you cannot get public funds. So even people who are on the work visa, the health and care visa, they cannot access public funds. So on this visa category as well, you cannot access public funds. The eligibility criteria for this visa category involves you having a certificate of sponsorship from an employer here in the UK. That is what you will use in applying for the visa. You need to be 18 years and above, and you need to have enough money to support yourself in the UK. Usually you would need to have at least £1,270 available in your account. It also says here that you cannot get this visa if you were given a religious worker or charity worker visa in the last year, unless you can prove you were outside the UK for the whole of that time, and your employer would have to pay you the minimum wage. See, there's plenty money involved in this thing, so this is something you would want to jump on. Okay, it also says on here that you would have to pay the immigration health surcharge fee per individual applying for this job role. So the husband, the wife, the kids, every person would have to pay the immigration health surcharge. Bear it in mind that there are talks going on that the immigration health surcharge fee is going to increase. Right now, it has not been increased yet. It is still the same thing, but they are intending to increase that. When that happens, I will come on this channel and I will do a video on that, so you will be informed as well. If you have gotten to this point of the video and you have been finding it informative so far, you would want to give it a thumbs up, and you would want to subscribe to the channel as well, with you hitting the notification bell by the side. There are some job sites that you can apply for this job on. You can go on Google and just type religious worker visa with sponsorships in the UK. You would see various options that would pop up on your screen. And you can also check on Indeed, you can check on Total Jobs, you can also check on NHS Jobs. NHS Jobs are hiring as well. And you can check UK Hired. I will leave all of the details of this job site in the description box, so please do have a look if this is something you are interested in. So guys, this visa category is a temporary visa category, meaning the UK government can decide to stop it at any point. Now that it is active, I would encourage you, if you feel this is something you would want to do, to jump on this opportunity and apply for jobs. Bear it in mind, you don't need to write IELTS exams. So IELTS is proof of English exam that people find really difficult to achieve the required band. In this visa, you do not need to write IELTS. Plus, you can come with your family, and it is something that you can achieve before the end of 2023 if you are really interested and if you put in the work. So jump on this opportunity. Come to the UK, achieve your goals. It is something that you can do for the next 2 years, and you can extend your visa as well. They have not told us how many times you can extend your visa for, or how long you can extend your visa, but you can extend your visa. And you can also change from this visa category to a different visa. So by the time you come and you do this job for the next 2 years and you get something else that you are interested in, you can change your visa and do that job instead. So jump on this opportunity, don't let it pass you by. Okay, If you have gotten to this point, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have found value from this, and I'm expecting you to have subscribed by now. Please, thank you so much. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, so that you will be informed when next I upload a content on this channel. And until the next time, do have a lovely day and keep being amazing. Thank you.